Good morning, lovely. I hope you had a wonderful integration time. A lot of new downloads came for me personally, and I will share more very, very soon. But today I want to talk about biggest block, not just to step in to your highest calling, but actually to fulfill your highest calling. So I remember being a social worker. I was sitting at my desk computer in between like sessions with clients, and I looked around the room. I was literally looking around in the room, and these are rooms, like these desks have this specific like office color. There's not a lot of high vibrational colors, and the people were kind of dimmed as well. But I overheard conversation, and the conversation was, I would actually love to open up a flower shop. I actually want to be a therapist and have my private practice. I actually want. And as I was listening to that, I put back on my earphones. As I was listening while doing the administration, I was listening to something that was activating me, something that was allowing me to step into the dream. Because what I thought was, I feel I'm meant for something so much bigger. I feel I want to impact globally. And here I was sitting in this small town as a social worker in a not very inspiring environment. And so, as it turned out, I did. Now, I didn't just do that. That was not what it was. How it actually came to be was that the biggest thing that was keeping me, and actually also the other women I saw, why did they not step in? Why didn't they listen? Because they clearly could feel the calling into something bigger. They knew, they could feel it, the dream. And then most will either say, oh, it's a dream. Either it's a dream and I should be having this feeling of gratitude for everything I have. Yes, you should definitely be grateful, right? Or it would be oh, but right now is not the time. Well, it was clearly not my time, as I was in the middle of a divorce. So it was clearly not my time, right? Or things like, I'm not really sure. So I can feel it. I have this strong pull and desire, but I do not know the how. And so I'm waiting for a sign. I'm waiting for the right moment. So there's also a lot of waiting. There's a lot of comfort versus fear or versus growth, really. Because when you feel fear, it's not necessarily a problem. It's just oh, you're being pulled into that next level growth. And so allowing yourself and to understand where you are at right now. So drop something here. For one, say hello if you're here. Also, if you're new, just share a heart or something I love to see you. And then for two, what is right now, when you think about your calling, your biggest block? What are you telling yourself, or what are you not allowing yourself? Is it the fear? Is it the I'm not ready? Is it the I'm so comfortable, should be grateful? Is it the I don't think it's possible? What is it right there? Because the truth is, once you start to step into that highest calling, your soul purpose, you will never be certain again, but you will have a different level of certainty. You will not be certain on the outside, but you will be hugely certain on the inside. And that's basically the shift. The shift is from out there to in here. Anyway, good morning, beautiful ones. I'm going to see what I have for you on this beautiful morning. Let's see. We are delighted to come and to allow you this new way of flying into the world, quite literally, rather than doing it the human way, where there's a lot of density, where there's a lot of blocks, where there's it's not possible, where you feel the resistance of the reality, whether these are your own thoughts, whether it is physical things, whether it is other people, their projections, you will just feel those. And we are inviting you to take it to a whole new level, which is, what if I would have wings? How would I go about it? Well, you wouldn't try to force yourself through density as if there's a big traffic jam in front of you and you know you need to get to the other side of town, which is your sole purpose. You're being called, and now you're forcing yourself through a traffic jam that is just not moving. Rather than that, take a step back and decide a different way. Decide a different way. Not your old school way, not the way you already know, not the standard way, not the human way, but take a look back. Well, if you would be able to fly and you would have wings, you would take a step back and you would feel free. Because you're not connected to the density of this world. You're not connected to that traffic jam in front of you, that big block. You're just taking a step back and you're just here. You can breathe. You can breathe. You feel expansive. And as you do, you just think about it. You feel the calling in your heart. This is where you place your awareness. You place it there where the calling is. You don't place it there where the traffic jam is. You place it where the calling is. And as you allow yourself to place it where the calling is, you start to move and be pulled towards that. And that might be a step. That might be a choice. That might be an action that does not make sense here, because here is the traffic jam, blocks clarity. It should make sense. This is calling. It's pulling me and I'm listening. I'm not trying to figure out the whole way to move through the traffic jam. A, B, C, take this route. Like there's no energy there. There's just you in survival mode, struggling your way to what you think your soul purpose is. Well, that is not your soul purpose. Your soul purpose is a different dimension. It's a different way of operating. It's based on the calling and then based on huge courage to step in and to listen before you are ready. And so it is. And so it is. So if you want to really step into your soul purpose, but imagine you want to move to the other side of town, big traffic jam, nothing is moving, and all your awareness is focused on how do I navigate this traffic jam? There's nothing left, which is like soul purpose, nothing, because it's just human survival, human struggle, human problem solving. That's not what soul purpose is. Soul purpose is taking a step back, activating as if you get wings, and then from this listening, it's an inner resonance, not an outside solving. It's like listening. Oh, this is what I'm called into. And before your mind starts to get in the way with the traffic jam, you already decided, I will listen, I will lead, I will move even though it doesn't make sense, even though it is scary, I will move. And so it is. Anyway, for those of you ready, I have something spectacular. And so in a week from now, actually 60 days, because the opening session will be on Sunday, the Soul Purpose Quantum Activation will be happening. It's about you allowing yourself to align, to activate, and to rise into your soul purpose. I am currently interviewing phenomenal global spiritual teachers, and I will share all of these interviews with you. Now, it's not just an interview, it's quite literally a quantum activation, which means you will get an instant frequency shift, 100%. I've been experiencing the sessions myself, and I could feel massive shifts during those deep dive sessions. You will get a free gift of all of them. It's just packed and filled with greatness. So you can join that. Now, if you want to become a VIP, that means we will have 5 additional live classes over the course from Sunday till the 12th of March. So that might be yours. You will get infinite access to all of the sessions so you can watch whenever you want to. Anyway, I will drop both of these links here, and I'm looking forward to seeing you there. For those of you who are part of my inner circle, watch the email because I changed the timing. So instead of today, it will be Wednesday, okay? Mini retreat for all of you. I'm just going to announce it already because we did one, but then, you know, there were some time changes. So I decided for you to do an additional one. Anyway, I love you. Have an extraordinary day. I will see you there in the Soul Purpose event on the inside. Bye, lovelies. Mwah. Bye.